Hello, I'd like to welcome you to Young Martin's Reels. Today's project is going to be this boat trailer. Time before last I came out, when I pulled the boat out of the water, Robert Ramirez told me, he said, hey, one of your boards is coming loose over here. And it was the one that's over here, the one that's laying on the ground over here. I said, oh, okay, I'll have to get some new screws and put in. So the last time I came out with new screws and went to put them in it and found out that all my bunk boards are rotted. So I spent yesterday making new bunk boards, and I'm going to put them on today, and you guys are not going to be bored to death with that. So the large portion of this is going to be in fast forward. So, but I do want to show you what's going on here. When I launched the boat this morning, this bunk was not even attached anymore. It had come loose completely. And if you look, the bolt holes are all rotted out, and the board itself is rotted too. Okay, so that being the case, I felt we were in need of new bunk boards. So you guys are going to get to watch me put them on, and all that's going to be in fast forward probably until I've got something to say. And if I got something to say important, then I will, and I'll slow it down for that. But aside from that, nope, it's all fast forward, guys. I don't want to bore you to tears. Oh, by the way, when I get this done, I get to go fishing. All right, now some of you may want to ask, how old are these bunks that they're rotted like this? Well, this was a replacement boat trailer that they gave me in 2011 when the other one got totaled in an accident. And so these boards have been on there since 2011. That's 12 years. That's pretty good mileage out of untreated boards. So I'm pretty happy with that. Okay, unfortunately for me and for you guys, my camera shut off just a few minutes into the video, so you didn't get to see me change all them bunks. The whole thing took about 40 minutes, so it's done. There it is, and it's time to clean this mess up and go fishing. Good morning, YouTube. It's been a few weeks. There was actually a video in between where I went out with Robert and we didn't do any good, and it was very, very short video, so I didn't even bother to edit it and post it. I might go back one day and do it, but I doubt it. I'm out here by myself today. You might have seen that little bitty blip. If not, maybe I'll just include it in the beginning of this one. I changed out all the bunks on my trailer this morning, so it is now about 9:30. And I'm heading out on the lake. I don't know that I'll do any good. I'm just going to go out here and give it a shot. I do have my head-on shrimp that I've been looking for. They finally started restocking it at my grocery store, so I've got that. And I'm hoping I'm going to do well with it. We'll see what happens. So I'm going to try out that mountain trail reel today, see if it does any good. I'd really like to catch a nice fish on it, see if it can handle a decent fish, or if it's just going to snap and fall apart. I don't know. So anyway, I'm heading out. I'm going to try to find a spot. I'm afraid that I missed the run over in this corner where the redfish try to spawn. I don't see any boats over in that. Well, I see one boat, two boats. Okay, there's two boats in that corner. So maybe the redfish are still hitting over there. I'm going to go over there and give it a shot. So, oh, my wife will shoot me. Got to do the important thing. Got to get my life vest on. I'm out here by myself. When I'm out here by myself, I always wear my life vest. And this engine sounds like it wants to die. So we're going to throttle it on up. Too late. I waited too long. I got to get back here and pump up the ball. Okay, yeah, somehow that fuel system keeps losing its prime. I've spent over $1,000 trying to get this thing fixed and have been unable to. So if anybody's got any bright ideas on how to make that happen, I believe that it is the fuel pump pulse coming out of the engine that's not getting there. I think I'm gonna change out the fuel pump. It's been changed numerous times, but that hasn't fixed it. So let's get the show on the road. All right, some of you may remember this old Dio B250 that broke on me a few weeks ago because I didn't have the screw in tight apparently and the balance weight on this side, and so pop, it snapped off. So I've got a new screw in it. It's ready to go. That's going to be my first line in the water today. Next line that's going to hit the water today is going to be this mountain trail. You guys saw me rebuild it or go through and service it this week, and we're going to put it in the water and see how it does. All right, I don't know how many of you might have noticed, but I'm dressed a little warmer today. When I come out this morning, it was 48 degrees, and that's pretty daggone cool for San Antonio. And so I wore my sweatshirt, which I'm getting ready to shed now because it's about between 65 and 70 degrees out here now. So I'm gonna shed the sweatshirt and still keep the life jacket, but I'm gonna get rid of the sweatshirt. And we'll see how things are going. I got 2 lines in the water so far, not a nibble. We'll see how it goes. If I don't catch a fish, I don't care. I'm at least out on the lake. Okay, we got a fish on. I don't know what kind of fish we got on, but we got a fish on. I think it's a catfish. Because it ain't fighting like a redfish. Oh yeah. There's a nice catfish, if you wanted a catfish, which I don't. So, and that's not to offend any catfish fishermen out there. Lots of people love these fish. I just don't happen to. And let's see what this guy, it's a nice little fish. He's 21 inches. And we'll find out in a second how much he weighs. If I can get him to stop fighting me. There we go. Right into my hat. There we go. Put my glasses on, see if I can read the scale. He ain't all that big. Looks like he's 4 pounds. So I am not keeping any fish that I catch today, whether they be red or catfish. But he'd be a good eating fish there. We're gonna send him back on his way. All right, that spot didn't work out so good. I did catch the one catfish, but that was it. So we're gonna move on and see if I can find a new place. Looks like we got a fish on over here. Oh, we're snagged on the bottom and we drifted. Nope, he's a fish. He's a fish. Oh, that's a big fish. Yeah, that or he's wrapped around something. Feels like he's wrapped around something. You feel it dragging. There we go. There we go. Can you guys even see? I don't know if you can or not. I guess it's another catfish. Got that catfish feel. But if it is a catfish, it's a big one. Yep, that's a nice catfish. I think we're going to have to use the net to get this one out. All right. Well, if catfish was what I wanted today, I'd be in business. That's 2 nice catfish I've caught today. And we're going to go ahead and get the scale. What did I do with the scale? Here it is. All right. All right. There we go. I don't know if you guys can see. Let's see. That's a nice fish. Yeah. There you go. He's a fat boy. And let's see what he weighs. 6 pounds. And let's check his length. "21 inches." So, looks like this is going to be the day for catfish, folks. That's a nice fish there. That's pretty. All right, we're putting him back. Let him go. And he was happy as can be to return from whence he came. Whoa, 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 whoa. Did you guys see this? Huh? Did you see that? It no more than hit the water. And he grabbed it. I think that's a redfish, folks. That's fighting like a redfish. Okay. Stay away from my anchor rope. Hey, buddy. Hi. How are you today? Now that is a redfish. That was fun. I hope that happens a lot more often now. I don't think he's up to length requirements, but oh man, that was fun. That no more than hit the water and he started running with it. He was not sitting on the bottom, sitting around waiting. All right, let's see if he would have been a keeper if I was keeping him. $20.5. So he does meet the requirements, but I'm not keeping him. All fish are going back today. All right, I got to see if we can take a picture. Okay, that was a lot of fun. I'm going to try it again. I don't think it's likely to happen the second time in a row, but if the reds are running over there in that spot, it's a possibility. But My day has been made now. I got my bunks changed. I caught a nice catfish. I caught a nice red on the fly. Let's try this again. Mine was running just like that, as though a fish was hitting it. And then I thought, well, maybe I'll stop it. Okay, nothing this time. Well, it sure was fun the first time. All right, I'm gonna start checking my lines for bait. As my guide friend tells me, you don't catch anything on credit. And I'm empty. Kind of interesting, all 3 fish today have been caught on that same Penn reel. That black Penn Pursuit. And I'm bringing another one empty. So, yep, I'm not gonna catch any fish over here if I keep fishing on credit. Okay, it feels like I got a small catfish on, is what it feels like. Because it's dragging very slowly. Definitely got the catfish feel to it. I'm no longer thinking it's a little one so much. Although it's really not fighting all that hard. It's just heavy. Oh, a daggone turtle. That's a first for me as a turtle out here. And he's not happy. Hang on, buddy. I'm not reaching in your mouth to get that. Wow. I'm glad I didn't reach in there to get it because he bit my pliers hard. There you go. On your way. I decided I did not want to reach down there with my fingers down and do that hook. And just as my pliers got close to his mouth, that neck come out, grabbed hold of that pliers and pulled him about 3 inches down inside that shell. I'm glad that I chose to use the hemostats to disconnect the hook. He'd have got me. That's the first turtle I've caught at Calaveras. I've seen them caught. That's the first one I've caught. And I'm just about to call it a day. Remember, I started the day out changing out the bunk board, so I'm tired before I ever got out here and got started. And I spent all day yesterday making the bunk boards. If anybody's interested in how those were made, it was with pressure treated 2x4s, power washed the 2x4 so the glue would stick, and then I used contact cement on the tops and on the carpet. Stapled down one side, glued it on the top and on the carpet, and then slowly rolled it around where the contact cement could grab, and then stapled down the other side, folded over the ends, trimmed them out, and made 6 bunks. But it was hot work, and I'm tired, and I think I'm gonna call it quits, folks. We'll see. I'm gonna give these lines a few more minutes, and then I'm gonna pack it in if nothing else happens. Don't need no more turtles. All right, calling it a day, heading on in. Turns out that those monstrous redfish that I was seeing off in the distance, all tearing up the water, turned out to be a whole mess of big carp. And I don't really want to mess with a carp. Not that they were not that I tried real hard to catch whatever it was, and I had zero success. So I'm gonna go put my boat on the trailer, try out my new bunks, and see how things work. I know that the boards are not going to have the bow in them that they had before, so I'm hoping it's going to fit snugly on there the way I want it to. I guess we'll have to wait and see how that works. But calling it a day. I'll be back out here Friday, or weather permitting. So you guys take care. Young Martin's Reels signing out.